Alright, that's my last one for the day. Andrew Tate in the UFC. Andrew Tate versus the Paul brothers. Andrew Tate versus Yuri Prohakovich. Think about that, dude. How fucking crazy would that be? What people don't really understand is Andrew Tate's a phenomenal fighter, right? And some people, I don't know. I don't know what people think about this dude, but one thing that is not up for debate is his level of ability when it comes to throwing hands. That dude is a savage, guys. He has a super high fight IQ. He has incredible setup. He has an incredible setup game. You know, actually, I'll tell you what, guys. I'll expose myself here a little bit, right? I watched the video by The Weasel. Okay, you can look his page up. It's a fucking incredible page. Mixed martial arts content. He did a breakdown of Andrew Tate's ability, and I completely agree with it. And I have watched one of the highlight reels on YouTube of Andrew Tate prior to watching the Weasel's video. And the only thing that I walked away with that was slightly negative from watching that highlight tape is the level of competition, because I know what it's like to fight. I haven't, but knowing the world of fighting a little bit, like boxing for example, like, no, it is true that, you know, many boxing records are padded. You know what I mean? You just fight. There's a lot of bums out there that are professionally sanctioned that you go out there and you beat up just to collect the W. They get paid, you get paid, and you build up your name. You know, they're cool losing because they're still going to get paid. These trash cans, tomato can. So, but then, yeah, watching the Weasel's video and really getting a feel for, even though it's a lower level of competition, like just how high his fight IQ really is. I'm like, yeah, no, this dude just... There was the one combination where I think he faked a heavy right, which, or no, what was it? He like faked like a teep kick or whatever. Is that what you call it? A teep, Muay Thai. I don't know, dude, but he's like, he would combine to like a 3 setup combo in order to land one strike, and I'm like, on top of his father being the chess master and shit, like, and you kind of just have an idea of how this dude's brain functions a little bit, one biologically and two from being taught about life from his mother and father. Yeah, man, he's made for fighting. He's made for that type of strategic play-by-play breakdown of in-depth analysis of what works and what doesn't, you know. But he said that he actually has a contract on the table for like a different fight promotion outside of the States, where they're probably just paying him like fucking millions of dollars for a 3-fight contract or some shit like that, where he's looking at it like, yo, just keep these fucking bums. I'm gonna knock these bums out, man. But him in the UFC, man, that guys, imagine that. But you have to understand, there would be no reason for him to go into the UFC other than pure needing to show just how great you are, because he signs a UFC contract, guys. He might be able to get pay-per-view buys or whatever, like in terms of the UFC giving him points or whatever, you know what I mean? Because you don't just get to walk into the UFC and get pay-per-view points, but because he's bringing such an audience in, that they might just fucking throw him some pay-per-view points, which would entice him to sign a contract with the UFC. If he knows he could sell however many pay-per-views, then yeah, he'll sign that contract. But other than that, it's like you gotta weigh out the pros and the cons of that. And it's like, all right, go in there. These dudes, he's not, and especially Andrew Tate, more than a lot of people, dude, he's pretty fucking real about these dudes are savages. He knows these dudes are savages, but he also knows that he's a savage. So a fight like Yuri Prohakovich versus fucking, or Blachowicz versus Andrew Tate, guys, how sick would that be? Fuck, that'd be awesome. Who else is in the mix, yo? It's Glover to Sheriff to Yuri. Who was that other one that was supposed to get that fight? It wasn't, I'm not thinking of, here, it's right here. It's a different dude, though. Anthony Lionheart Smith, is that who I was thinking of? I don't think so. To Sheriff, Blachowicz, and then let me look it up real quick. Light heavyweight, UFC. Okay. Because there's one more dude that is worth mentioning, and it is. I guess I'm not thinking of the person correctly, but how about Thiago Santos, dude? That dude is a fucking savage. Ankalaev, who just beat Lionheart. I can't wait to see how he matches up against some of these super high level dudes. But yeah, man. Andrew Tate's the fucking man, guys. I fuck with this dude, bro. And I don't know if he's strict. I think it is just genuinely him. But, and it's also a strategic aspect to it as well. But man, when he started hitting that, like, talking about the elites and shit like that, oh man, dude, he fucking hook, line, sinker, reeled me in, dude. He knew